today I'm going to do some activities that you might like to do at home with your family too. So I've just got my notes here. So my first activity is called just a spoonful. So for this you'll need lots of different spoons of different materials. I've got wood ones, plastic ones, metal ones, big ones, small ones, all different kind of ones with holes in, lots of different kinds of spoons. I need different containers. I've got some metal bowls and a plastic one here I quite like, it's had little pockets in, some round containers and some plastic ones there. And you will also need some flour. I know flour is quite hard to come by at the minute. Just putting that into a large bowl. So because I haven't got that much there, I just have a little bit of porridge oats in my cupboard as well. I'm just going to add that. So anything dry like porridge oats, rice, lentils you could use. And also I found some sprinkles as well, which I thought would give it a nice bit of colour and some texture as well. So once I've kind of got all that in my large bowl, I just let the child explore, let you explore. Now for this, it's about more about the vocabulary and letting the child explore. So I've kind of done a list of vocabulary here that you may like to use with the child, just so they can hear the vocabulary in different contexts and giving them a different experience of the vocabulary as well. So it's not about questioning, and any questioning that we may do may be open-ended questions, so I'll just give you a couple of examples of that towards the end as well, but it's more about just them exploring and hearing the vocabulary as well. So I could try and talk to them about spoons. Oh, I've got a nice shiny silver spoon here. I've got a nice large black spoon here. So just letting them explore, do what they want to do, feeling the texture. Oh, I'm going to use this nice white little spoon. Like that. Whatever they do as well, you can say, oh, I can see you using that nice long orange spoon. So, you know, don't just let them explore. Again, the same with the containers as well. Oh, nice rectangle container, a small round container. So just let them explore how they kind of want to. Oh, I can see you're using that big spoon to fill up a round container. That's a good idea. Again, you know, whatever they're using. I wonder what this one's going to. Flat spoon. Oh, you've got that flat metal spoon. Okay. Oh, your bowl's really full now. So just using all that vocabulary, modelling that vocabulary for them. And any questions that you may want to ask may kind of like be open-ended questions to get their sort of thinking skills really going and for them to think about it. So you could say, I wonder what spoon would scoop up the most flour. And again, if they choose one, it's what they think. So, you know, let them think, let them choose. What do you think might happen if we use the spoon with the hole in it? So what do you think would happen if we use this spoon? So it's just for them to explore and to investigate. So yeah, there's just a couple of open-ended questions there as well. You can just see it as like I've got flour on me probably, just like a little science experiment. That's what it is. It's all about learning and exploring. So, you know, I've got some really tiny little spoons there as well, which are really good for the fine motor as well, which helps with writing. So our next one I'm going to move on to is called Whisk Up Bubbles. Everybody likes bubbles. So for this one, I have a bowl of water. So you're going to need some water, some containers again. These see-through containers are better, but just use what you have around the house. See-through ones just better, just so you can see and get a different angle, kind of see inside as well and see what's happening as well. I've got these little stacking bowls as well, which I thought was quite nice because you've got the colours that you can use as well. Okay, stacking. So we've got some water, some different bowls. If you've got any colouring, it's quite nice just to add a bit of colour to the water. And yes, most important thing, some bubble mixtures. You can use different ones. I've just used some travel shampoos and conditioners. Got any different smells, can be quite nice as well, just to add that sensory experience in as well. So for this one, it's more of an investigation one, and again we're using those open-ended questions for them to kind of think about the possibilities. So I'm just going to tip some of this water into the clear one here. And again, they might let them try and choose. It's quite a nice one to be able to do outside. I'm doing it inside today because it was a bit cold. So if this was outside, it wouldn't really, you know, it doesn't matter if it goes on the grass and it get a bit wet. So now they might have chosen their containers to put their water into. Now they've had a little play, see what they like. Okay, and the other thing we need is different whisks and different spoons. So I've just got some things from my kitchen drawer again. Talk about loads of metal whisks, plastic whisks, shiny metal, pink plastic, long, you know, just that vocabulary again. So you can say to them, how can I use the whisk? How can I make some bubbles? I'm just going to add a bit of colour in just to show you. It's quite nice, that bit of colour. There we go. So, how can I make some bubbles? What can I put in here to make bubbles? Does whisk make bubbles? You know, let them try and give you the... is that making any bubbles? Maybe the child will be kind of exploring. Is that going there? You know, don't sort of let them... is any bubbles coming? Try and give you the answers by doing. So then you can like maybe give them this. Oh, do you think this will make some bubbles? Should we try this? What container should we put this in? Let them choose. Try and put some in each one. Which one do you think will make the most bubbles? I'm going to try this spoon. Let them investigate which one will kind of make some bubbles. Oh, yes, this pink spoon's making some bubbles. Yeah. Let them use the whisk. So let them experiment with the different bubbles and can't open that one. This one I've got a bit of washing up liquid in here. Let's pop that in. I wonder which one's going to make the most bubbles. Can you make the bubbles move around? put them. I wonder which container is best for making the bubbles in. And then, oh, this one. I wonder what would be the best whisk or spoon to use in here. So, and letting them explore. Can you make any bubbles in here? It's all about those open-ended questions and exploring, as I say. It's like a little science experiment. So here again, here's some best investigation questions that you could possibly ask again. So that was a couple of little activities that you may like to try at home with your family, and just enjoy. Thank you. Bye. Here are some of the investigation questions that you can ask whilst doing the whisk up bubble activity. Bit of a close up there for you. How can you use the whisks? Are they all the same? Which container is best for which whisk? Which makes the best bubbles? Or the largest bubbles or the most bubbles? How can you make bubbles move? What's inside a bubble? And why do you think bubbles go pop?